All right, I've kind of been watching YouTube Shorts, uh, just for entertainment value because I'm bored, and I'm bored because I live in the middle of nowhere. It's not like I got roommates or friends or anybody that shows by, and I live in the middle of nowhere, so there's really nowhere for me to go to meet people on a daily basis. I can't walk anywhere. I have to call a bus and get like schedule a trip. It's like for me to go anywhere is the same as like if you're going to take a flight somewhere. I have to schedule it in advance, know everything that's going on, how long I'm going to be there, when I'm going to leave, like all of that bullshit. So it's not like I can just fucking on a whim walk out of my house and go across the street to the bar or something because I live in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, Pennsylvania. Anyway, to entertain myself, I'm watching stupid shit, and I wish I wasn't watching it. But apparently, there's this trend that women are doing called the "Can we switch" test, where they just ask, "Can we switch?" to their husband or to even their sister, like their whatever. And I watched this one video where the woman, she leans over in the car to talk to her sister's fiance and goes, "Hey, can we switch?" And he looks at her and goes, "No." And they're both eating ice cream, and he has no clue what she's fucking talking about. She's like, "No, can we switch? Because I don't really want this." And she holds up her ice cream, and he looks at her and goes, "No." She's like, "Well, why won't you allow me to have it?" "Well, because chances are he paid for his ice cream. You chose yours. It was like a frost, a soft serve ice cream place, and meaning you put your own toppings and you pick your own ice cream." So he's just like, "No," and she got mad about it. But it reminded me of something that I thought was funny. I remember my brother and my sister in law taking me and my sister in law's friend. I can't remember her name. She's cute, cute girl, way too young for me, way too stupid, too many red flags. But they took, we went to a martini bar, and as the name would say, it's a martini bar. They had specialty martinis, and I used to do dumb shit just for the entertainment value back then. And I wasn't a fan of martinis. I'm not sitting there going, "Shaken, not stirred. I want it extra dry." I didn't give a fuck. So everybody ordered their drink. They looked at the menu and they were like, "We're gonna order our drink." And I was like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna close my eyes and rub my finger around the menu, and where you tell me to stop, and wherever it stops, that's what I'm getting." And it stopped on a chocolate martini, and I was like, "That sounds fucking gross." As a lifelong alcoholic, mixing chocolate with alcohol, that sounds fucking gross. They're like, "Well, you said that's what you were going to do. That's what you have to order." And I was like, "All right, fine. Give me a chocolate martini." Oh my God, when that thing showed up, it was the best tasting thing in my life. It was delicious. I took one sip out of it, and I did like, because my sister-in-law, she got like a cranberry martini. My brother got a dry martini with an olive in it because he's military, so he already knew what he fucking wanted. And then her friend, I think she got like a pineapple martini or whatever. And then my chocolate martini shows up, and I just remember like my brother's just sipping on his extra dry martini with the olive floating in it, just enjoying himself. I look at it and I go, "Oh, it looks like a mudslide. It looks gross. It looks like, oh, it doesn't look good." But the women immediately looked at it and was like, "Oh." So I picked it up and I took one sip and I go, "Oh my god, this is delicious." And I look over at my brother and I go, "Corey, you got to try this." And my sister-in-law immediately goes, "I'm paying for it. I'm trying it." She took a sip and goes and hands it over to her friend, and her friend takes a sip, and my sister-in-law literally just picks up her cranberry martini, puts it in front of me, takes the chocolate martini and goes, "I hope you enjoy your cranberry martini, Ryan." And I was like, if I ain't paying for it, I'm enjoying it. Another good drinking story. Me and my dad, we went to go and see The Who in downtown Sacramento at the Golden One Center. We went to go see The Who. Fucking great concert. The Who were awesome. And I took my dad specifically because I remembered as a kid, uh, my dad telling me the story where that was like one of the first concerts he went to at the War Memorial, which is also downtown, but it's a very smaller venue. And that was like one of the first concerts he went to was to go see The Who. So I was like, "Dad, we're going to see The Who." And my dad was like, "Fuck yeah, we are." And across, like, not across the street, but like the arena is like right next to what used to be a mall, and they're kind of trying to fix it so it's still got like restaurants and some businesses in it. They're trying to revamp it. They're working hard on it. I'll give them that. They're at least trying. But next to the arena is this like really decent Mexican restaurant. Um and we go there to get a couple of drinks, and I see uh a cucumber margarita. And I was like, "Ooh, cucumber margarita, hook me up." My dad just orders a beer. I was like, "Yeah, I want a cucumber margarita, bro." My dad goes, "Are you serious?" And I was like, "Yeah, it sounds hella good." And it shows up, and it's got like two slices of cucumber. Oh, it was hella good. It was salty. It was like the best margarita. And I'm sitting there like not actually dancing in place, but my dad could see me like every time I sipped it. I was like, and my dad was like, "I gotta try that thing." My dad takes a sip of it and he goes, "Now, unlike my sister in law, because I was paying for all of this because I was taking my dad out, my dad's still sipping on his beer." The bartender comes by. He's like, "Give me one of them cucumber things and get him another one too." And I'm like, "Yeah." uh, uh, good memories. I just like I love it when people are like, "Are you fucking serious? That's fucking weird." And then as soon as it shows up, not only am I pleasantly surprised by what I just ordered, but everybody around me that is like, "Ugh," and then it shows up, they're like, "Oh, that is fucking dumb." Like I love stumbling into shit like that. It creates great memories. It creates great feelings. It creates happiness and joy that for years to come will be a story I could tell other people. I don't know. Maybe that's just something that I enjoy. But yeah, it was a happy memory.